Hello, John. We need to talk about your recent production numbers. The branch is way behind on the campaign and we are now level 5 on our P&L, which means my annual bonus is in jeopardy. That is totally unacceptable. The month is almost over, and you are only at 60% of pace. You need 15 more checking accounts. You need at least 5 preset appointments for your loan officer. You also need to stay late tonight to make calls for your financial advisor. I'm also going to have to ask that you be in tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. to help Susan open up the branch. Today, I need you to pull at least 4 people from the lobby. You have been slacking at the 1, 2, 3 drill also. What do you have to say for yourself?
First of all, Amanda, you incompetent imbecile. I have already opened 24 new DDAs this month. I also have done 5 Chase at works. I have been cross-selling credit cards like a motherfucker. Also, I've been profiling customers like the Department of Homeland Security. Secondly, we are more understaffed than the self-checkout at Kroger's. I have to answer all the phones, greet customers in the lobby, help the tellers run their transactions when we get busy during lunch hours, deal with shitty maintenance issues which make me want to shoot myself in the fucking dome. And I still have to stand here and listen to your bullshit, which wastes away all of my fucking time. On top of all of this, you still bust my fucking balls about working the lobby, which, let me tell you, our customers fucking love. In case you didn't pick up on my sarcasm, let me just tell you that I have borderline been beaten to death by pissed off customers that I pulled out of the lobby while on their lunch breaks. In other words, working the lobby is one dumbass idea. I'm also constantly being hassled to make phone calls to schedule appointments for our absent-minded dumb shit of a loan officer who fucks people over constantly with insanely high closing fees, just so he can get his cut and go spend it on cheap hookers and motel bills at Super 8. You idiots are always up my ass about all this bullshit and you truly have no damn clue what it takes to make this bank successful. That is because 1 year ago you were working the cash register at JCPenney and then somehow tripped over your dick and landed a job running a fucking bank. What a logical career progression. If you would simply hire some fucking people, hell, even trained monkeys, to deal with basic customer transactions, welcome guests at the door, and answer these annoying fucking ringing phones, then I would have the luxury of making phone calls in order to drum up new business.
Whoa. Whoa. You need to show me the respect I deserve. So what if just 2 years ago I was finishing my GED? I was hired to run this branch for a reason. In just 3 more years I may even have my associate's degree in business from the local community college. Booyah. I'm a banking prodigy. Eat it, bitch. The bottom line here is, you need to make PVCs. They are not simply going to fall out of the air. We need to refocus this conversation on how you can bring in more DDAs and start closing some annuities with your financial advisor.
My God, woman. You are truly as retarded as you look. How many times do I have to explain this? I cannot get appointments for a financial advisor who is never here and never coaches me on investments. Besides, our financial advisor only cares about flipping clients into shit that pays him a fat commission. He doesn't give a rat's ass about what is best for the customer. Not to mention the fact that the financial advisors at this bank know as much about proper investment strategies as you know about Einstein's theory of relativity or Darwin's origin of the fucking species. Therefore, I have no motivation to put people in front of him. The point is, I will never be able to qualify for one of those lame-ass gay top producer trips to Vegas because I have a tool bag of a manager who has zero business ability and no fucking idea how to manage a bank. Why don't you quit wasting everyone's time with stupid-ass counterproductive conference calls and morning huddles and start getting your lazy ass on the fucking phones in order to reach out to customers? What a brilliant fucking concept.
You are one bitter son of a bitch. I guess that is what Chase Bank will do to you. However, I catch shit from the district manager on a daily fucking basis. They think you bankers are the laziest pieces of shit in the branch. For example, RDM, Paul, feels that working the lobby is truly a gold mine. He has also said many times that he could find better talent than you, working in the thrift store on West Broad Street, or behind the counter at the Waffle House in Morrow County. Our market manager, Bill, shares his sentiment, and says that you are a very subpar excuse for a man.
Go fuck yourself, you crony bitch. I'm going to Fifth Third.